in the chat here. I got a little bit of sun here I'm catching, and I thought I'd catch up with you guys and see what you guys have been up to, where things are going, how things are coming along for you guys. I'm just here chilling in the morning. I have an appointment to be before I open my shop, so I got a bit of time to kill, and kids are off at school, so kind of here alone. So I just wanted to kind of touch base. I think my mom's around the house somewhere, but yeah, I hope everybody's doing well. To be honest with you, it's been some serious trying times for a lot of people, and I've been receiving a lot of emails and messages from you guys from all over the world, and I really appreciate that. I appreciate people coming out and checking on things and where I'm at and how I'm doing and how is the family, and that's that. But oh, we got Junkyard Dog in the house. Junkyard Dog, guys, don't forget to check him out. He's got his own channel there talking about things and what's going on economically and how people are going through a trying time, right? And one thing we've been saying is, for the longest time, is that we're not in a recession. The recession was in 2014. We're in a depression now. We are in depressionatory state right now, and it's trying for a lot of people. A lot of people are being tested right now. A lot of people are feeling the pinch right now. A lot of people are starting to understand, that life in the West, the good old West, or it's becoming the Wild West. Life in the good old West is becoming the Wild West. Come on, big channels, take that, run with it. Come on, Joe Rogan, come and take that. The life in the Big West is turning into the Wild West. Yeah, that's a good one. Come on, Joe Rogan. We got Nick is free in the house. Oregon checking in. Hope things are going well, Mike. Best apocalypse ever. Yep. Sounds windy. It's very windy. It is very windy where I am. We don't get a break here. It's either wind, it's either... Nah, you know what? It's been okay the last couple of days, so... But the wind has been intense. It just is what it is. And I'm pretty sure if I was to move anywhere in the world, I'd find problems with anything anywhere. That's just human nature. That's just who we are. Morning from Gibson, BC. Rigor Mortis in the house. Long time no see. So, who else is here? Yeah, just chilling. What more can I say? I'll stay with you guys for a little bit. And, thinking of leaving Canada in the next 5 years. Yeah, you know what, Nick? I'm going to make a video, top 5 countries to relocate to if you're leaving Canada. So I'll do that. I'll get that sorted sometime this week for you guys. Maybe top... I already made one. I already made that video back in 2013. I think it was taken down. The it was top 10 countries to move to when the poop hits the fan. That video was taken down because I found it on a hard drive. I found it on an old hard drive I have in the house. I was going through some old videos. I'm finding some real good gems of stuff that was taken down over the years, right? Yeah, it's really hard. Like, really, relocation is not as easy as people think it is. It's, oh, Mike, you should move to Panama. You speak Spanish. You could just blend right in. It's like, it's not as easy as it is, guys, for any country. It just... Nick is saying thanks. Seen the Colombia videos. Yeah, I made one for Panama like 5-6 years ago. I made one for the Philippines. I made about 13 of those videos. They're all gone. They're all been taken down. And why they get taken down is very simple. I think somebody like a YouTube influencer wants to make the same video, So it's gonna look bad on them that they're just making someone else's video. So they just take mine down and that's it. Take his down and then get an influencer up here to make that video. And I think that's happening a lot, right? Way to avoid trolls. Spontaneous chat says Earth sign. Oh no, it's not trolls, guys. Trolls ain't nothing. I ain't hiding. Usually when trolls troll, they know where I live. They don't do nothing about it. It's just the run of the mouth, right? It's just the run of the mouth. They could find my store. Too much talking. So I'm here in my backyard, folks. This is the house I bought back in 2016. My backyard here. When I told everyone to leave the city, get out of the city, get out, get out, get out. And I'm here in the 260 Estates. Paid $260,000 for my house. When I told you guys to get out, so I took the down payment I had in Vancouver, and I bought this house. I call it the 260 Estates. 260 grand. It's about 195,000 American dollars. That's the back of my house there. And everyone was telling me that the most retarded move I ever did was leave the city. And there's my garden. The most retarded, and my shed, my solar shed I'm working on. The most retarded move I ever made was to leave the city because there's no opportunity in a 2-stoplight town where I live. Well, I'm here now. And here, I'll give you guys a little panoramic view of my... I'm here now. I left the city. I've been out of the city now since 2016. And this is the view from my back window of my bedroom. I see those mountains. I get a better view from up top. And I just chill out here. I chill out a lot. I got a little area where if I have a guest or something over, we usually sit over here and we have a few drinks. I play some loud music. I usually sit right here. I set this little patio up here with some stone. And then over here, I'm going to get another table there just to put there for the kids, the sandbox. There's my garden there. And yeah, there's the 60 Estates. Paid $260 for this house. I replaced the windows two years ago. And it's been sliding door replaced. So it's been real good here. And it's not me bragging. It's me reiterating why I left the city. And the amount of people that bashed me about, you can't leave Vancouver, what are you going to do? You're not going to, you know what? Leaving the city was the best thing I ever did in my life. Watch those videos. Yes, we are growing tomatoes. Yeah. It's a big house. Oh, it's a giant house. And the thing is, the reason why I'm trying to get by or getting by is because I just don't have any debt. Mind you, my property tax is $4,200. Mike, so great to see you. David here in Maple Ditch. Still looking at merits, but they only seem to be selling trailers in that flooded trailer park. Did you know that the Jibby Jab had a Bluetooth device in it? Yes, Nick, we covered that in. We had a guest call in, that some science guy. He wasn't a scientist, but he was very in depth with science, and was talking about how the prions build some sort of Bluetooth device within your inner cells. That was like 2020. I think it was April 2021. I'm trying to get over the episodes of Mike in the Night. Hello, Mike. Nice to see you again. Just a few weeks off the internet. It felt like we lost a long-time friend. Oh, I'm here, CJ. I just need to take a break once in a while. I'm taking a break from Mike in the Night for the summer. We're coming back in the fall for season 30 of Mike in the Night. Guys, if you're watching me on here, like, this guy, yeah, we're talking, yeah, this is okay. Go. We're on Rumble still until we get kicked off of Rumble, but we already got problems on there one time and we couldn't stream for a while. So I'm not going to guarantee it's Rumble, but we have to find a place for us to stream because our callers are the best. We got the best callers from all over the world that call in from across the Commonwealth. And the problem is I don't censor anybody, so people could openly talk. And the problem with that is I can't be on YouTube, right? People keep saying you got to start streaming Mike in the Night on YouTube. Other content creators are post-COVID. They came after 2020. They were reached out to. They've complied, okay? We have never complied to nothing. And that's why we're kind of like, I'm watching these videos on YouTube, funny videos. They're not funny videos. How to reach 100,000 subs in less than 6 months, or 100,000 subs in less than a year. How to go from 0 to 400,000 subs in 2 years. I'm looking at the channels. I'm like, dude, you're post-COVID. You're telling the algorithm what the algorithm wants to hear. Anyone could go and make videos on chocolate bars. Nobody cares. CJ saying, love you from Montreal. Love you too, man. Welcome back to YouTube, says Low Roller Scratcher. Well, I haven't gone anywhere. I just been kind of farting around. I'll be back. Mike of the Night will be back in the fall, guys. I'll do like a... We'll see. We'll see what happens. And we'll come back in the fall. You have a nice place. Good for you for moving out of the city. I got out of the city in 2021. I told you are back on YouTube. No, I'm just here. I need to take a good, nice mental break, and I'll be here from time to time, guys. I'm not going to be here all the time, but like I'm here with you guys, and that's it. There's nothing going on when it comes to I think the mistake that social media made, or the big mistake that social media made, was when they turned social media more into a business through influencers, and then the influencers will get paid for saying what they have to say that doesn't go against the does not go against the status quo. Right? If you go to our Rumble channel and Odyssey channel, you'll see episodes of Mike in the Night there, and like, holy crap, you guys are talking about this in 2020? Wow, you guys were predicting that they're going to pull the trigger on a pandemic in 2018. These videos can't exist on YouTube. We can't talk and make predictions, right? Other channels just come and take what we have and run with it. Everyone's saying, Mike, do you hear what this guy's saying about August 2024? Here's my video from 2017, August 2024. Here's my video from 2019. There's not going to be a 2024 election in the United States. Here's my video so this is what gets to me all these years, is people keep sending me stuff and I'm like, yeah, we covered that 3 years ago. And I send them a link to the video sometimes I do. Well, yeah, we covered that 2 years. Yeah, we had a guest on. Did you see the world's the pandemic treaty? They're passing it and this and that. Yeah, we had James Ranowski on Mike of the Night in 2021 talking about this. All right, and that's one thing on social media that's kind of tedious, right? That's kind of tedious. This is very tedious. That's why it's inherently unfair and censored, says Earthsign. Bon dia, Mike et al. Hey, how you doing, bud? Then we got Earthsign, not the band. Someone saying Bitcoin will go up crazy soon. Even my Dogecoin, says Low Roller Scratcher. But yeah, that's the only way. It's just we can't talk on here. I had somebody call me at my store yesterday asking, look, just bring back Mike in the Night on YouTube. I'm like, we can't. I got 19 suspensions on YouTube and 1 channel termination back in 2012. We can't bring Mike in the Night on YouTube. We can't do it. What am I supposed to do? Censor my callers? What's the point? If people can't open their mind and talk and tell us what's on their mind on Mike of the Night, that the show's pointless, right? It just, a lot of people are like, quite a few people, like, just bring it back on YouTube like you did, because we have almost 200 episodes of Mike of the Night on YouTube right now. But those are the ones. Then December 2019 is when they started hitting us hard, and we started getting strikes and strikes and strikes. It was December 2019. That's when it started, right? Woo, it's windy. Woo. See, I got this paving stones put back here. I did this last summer. The kids play hockey back here, and they kind of, you know, enjoy that little area there. And again, guys, I'm not bragging. Again, I left the city and I bought a house for $260. So I left the city, and we got beautiful mountainous area here. Yeah, if you're getting hit hard, it's because you're getting close to what you are seeking. Yes, Javier. Javier, ¿cómo estás, hermano? And the problem that I've been warning you guys about, and I can't stop telling you guys this, controlled information distribution. CID is real. I'm not making this stuff up, because in 6 months, Tucker Carlson or Joe Rogan or somebody will say what we said here 2 years ago, 3, 4 years ago, and it becomes something because they said it. But no one's solving the problem at the time. When we were telling you about the money laundering and the fentanyl and all this stuff happening in Vancouver back in 2012. I lost the channel in 2012 with 32,000 subscribers in 2012. Exposing the empty streets of Vancouver, the fentanyl, the money laundering, the everything. So we lost already. Now people are making videos today about the Chinese gangs and the fentanyl and the money laundering, and they're getting millions of views and they're getting paid for it. But if someone did something about it when I made the videos back in 2012, in 2011, in 2010, Canada would not have to, people would not have to leave the country today, because we would have put our money laundering clause act into place to protect the Canadian proper. And it was never about protecting the Canadian proper. It was very simply, quite frankly, about protecting the money launderer from China. That's it right there. And I like it how they play this whole race card. I like how they add India into Asia. No, India's India. It's its own territory. It's not Asian. I like how they try to clump everything into one. That really yeah. So there's a lot of things that are going on, folks. Yes, they decide, Earth Science saying yes, they decide what gets released and when. And then they go back and take down my video from 7, that Tucker Carlson one. That Tucker Carlson, big article, big speech, he said. I have the video up with the timestamp and the screenshots showing you guys. Like, this video was taken down from YouTube like 11 minutes ago. I'm like, what? This video's from 2017. It was a Mike in the Night digital soul. They're going to take your soul. Governments are stealing your souls. Digital prison, digital currency. There was that one. So I screenshotted it when it was taken down, and the timestamp it was taken down. And then I go over the internet, and Tucker Carlson said the exact same thing and actually discussed what I was talking about in the video. And I have screenshots of all of it and everything, and I made a video showing you guys everything that's happened. So this is what's happening, controlled information distribution. People are going to search for the truth. They don't care, because they're starting to realize these Rumble heroes, Twitter stars, YouTube influencers, post-COVID heroes, they're not going to tell you the truth because they're making money. You never tell the truth when you make money, and that's what's happening. Okay. Velo Wisdom YouTube doesn't censorship from Brian Network 126. He's cruising all day long. Heavy Air is saying this is concentrated effort to not let freelancers rise up. The others are what is known as talking heads. Exactly. That's the thing. That's the thing. And I think they took down my video. I'm gonna put it back up again. A video I made, it was a live stream. It was a live stream. So I'm reading your comments through this, saying, somebody asked me, is Trump going to win the 2020 election? And in the video, I said, if Trump loses, this is a 2018 video. The 2018 video, somebody asked me in the live chat, do you think Trump will get reelected? I said, if Trump loses, it's to a fixed election. That's it. I don't know if you guys remember that video. If Trump loses, it's to a fixed election, and that's it. The Democratic Party doesn't have a front runner to go against the Republicans, and they know it, so they're going to have to fix the next election. And I said, Donald Trump will only lose to a fixed and rigged election. So I got that video. I'm going to repost again. That was taken down. So I don't know why you make a prediction on these platforms. It comes true, they take it down. Then somebody else talks about it 6 months later and gets the benefit. It doesn't make any sense. So we got greetings from South Africa. Earth Sign saying, Linda Hoyes, my twin lives there. They look for people who could be bought. Go back and watch my video. They try to buy me for the third time. Jay is asking, okay, again, 2024 election prediction. There's not going to be an election. 2017 predicted, 2019 predicted, and we predicted there's going to be no 2024 election, and something's going to happen to Donald Trump in August of 2024. And that's a prediction we've had on. That prediction's been standing now for about 6-7 years now. There won't be a 2024 election in the United States. And you're going to see Biden as a wartime president. Mark my words. Something we've been talking about here for years. Do you know Safari live on you? I don't know. My Bitcoin prediction will hit $100K this year. That's low roller scratcher. Arguably the second or third most important guy here in the chat. Russian war. Again, go back to our 2018 Mike in the Night video. It's up right now if you guys want. I reposted it. It was taken down. It was a live stream. I'm reading your comments, and we talked about the military presence build up on the Russian border with the Ukraine building up Ukraine building up munitions and armaments on the Russian border, and we said that they're going to spark something there, and the whole Taiwan and China thing. I never mentioned anything about the Middle East. I never mentioned anything about Israel in that video. So, yeah, it's just that I just thought I'd share this day with you guys. It's so nice out, and I haven't talked to you guys in a while. And that's what I'm worried. It's the controlled information distribution. It's so concerning. And how people think they know, or they need, or they're a part of. Marion Games is saying, hey Mike, nice to see you live again. Hey, how's it going? Oh my god, Rick Hunter, how you doing, buddy? I'm doing great, buddy. How's my business going in Merritt? It's okay. Though a majority of my business passes through, and because I'm a mouthpiece here in town, a lot of people don't like me, right? I had to stand outside for 2 years, couldn't watch my son play hockey, so I had to stay outside in the cold parking lot to wait for my son to finish his hockey, because I wasn't allowed in, because I did not comply. I made videos all about this through the years. Hey, Sheridan Forbes, what's up, buddy? Hello, Mike. Hope all is well. I haven't been able to catch a live stream in a while. Been busy at work. No worries, bud. Silver Links. I'm good, guys. I just heard Russian subs off Florida coast and Chinese subs off the West Coast. What is going on? Says George. Oh, we'll look into it. I mean, we'll see what happens and where it heads, right? Yeah, a lot of people are messaging me. So guys, just if you're joining the channel right now, I'm looking to bring back Mike in the Night for its 30th season in the fall. And you could find old episodes of Mike in the Night here on YouTube, the ones they haven't taken down for medical misinformation, going back to 2016. and then you could find with Collins and stuff, and then you could find most of our newer stuff is on Rumble. Unfortunately, we can't stream on here. I'm getting people pleading and begging me, like literally calling me and emailing me. Just do it on YouTube. All these other people are doing are on YouTube, but these people never got 19 suspensions like I have, and a channel termination like I have, right? So another Cuban Missile Crisis. That's exactly what it is. All us anti-poison people have been discriminated against. That's correct. So, I don't know. We're going to see where things are going to go. I found a live stream from March 2020. It's a really good one that was taken down. It was on a hard drive. But unfortunately, like, it's good, and I pull quite a few good, real strong predictions from it. And but I'm reading a lot of live comments though. But I've seen other crap on YouTube that's not censored. Well, I've had my comments censored for quite a few years. Says Evolio do tech. Anyways, yeah, that's what's happening, guys. Controlled information distribution. You guys need to know about it because it's real, right? Don't wait for Joe Rogan to tell you in 7 years what it is, because that's how long it takes him to figure things out. Or he's allowed to speak, right? When you're getting $1.8 million an episode of your show, you're going to just do what they tell you, right? And that's that, right? Sheridan saying, thank you, Mike. February 2020, I thought I died and went to heaven. The price of silver dropped to 16 an ounce. I bought, and today it's around $40 per ounce Canadian. Thank you, brother. Yeah, my silver and gold videos, quite a few of them, maybe 40, 50 videos we made about intrinsic currency, minted, not printed. We coined that on here too. A lot of social media superstars took that and made merch, a lot of merch. And the one we came up with here on the channel, and we made a T-shirt of it. I think we sold one or two. I identify as a conspiracy theorist, and my pronouns as I told you so. So a couple of big channels took that and ran with it, and they did really well with that too. Unfortunately, we didn't do well on anything. So genociding chickens cause BS bird. We covered bird flu 3 Micans a nights ago. They're still up. Go check them out. Buy Bitcoin, Dogecoin, and crypto. Do you see interest rates going up? Well, they've pivoted here in Canada, so they dropped rates 0.25%. So they're going to save people $50 a month on their mortgage, but that's not going to buy them food, right? So we were warning you guys about over leveraging back in 2010. Over leveraging, taking on too much debt. And I was watching a video, I was showing you guys for a house that's like $1.6 million in Vancouver, and it's just a teardown. It's a piece of garbage house, right? $1.6 million. I went back and I went to check that house. I want to go look at that house today. I knew the address, so I looked it up. It's for sale right now, $4.9 million, and it's still a piece of crap. Like, you can't, it's not a mansion, it's just a small 3-bedroom, 1-bath, right? So, pushing $5 million, right? So, yeah, money laundering, right? It's not going, they're pivoting, right? So they have to pivot, just like they did back in 2019. Remember, guys, before they pulled the trigger on the pandemic in 2019, we kept telling you, they started raising rates, people started losing everything back in 2018, 2019, and then boom, they had to pivot and then drop rates again and deflate the currency. Now we can't buy food. That's just how it works. That's fuel, gas, food, whatever. And I don't know, guys. Like, we're at this point right now. I don't even, like, they're obviously not going by the book, and they never have been going by the book, right? There's a 2014 video we put up. Throw your business and economics book out the window and your degree out the window, because it means nothing in this world. Are you gonna make a fast food prices video in your channel? Why not? I mean, I have some already that I did back in 2019 and 2017. I have 2012 food videos and food hauls showing people, guys, this doesn't look good. And I was showing how much my cheese and my dairy and my stuff has gone up, and that was in 2012. But nobody cared, right? And then the build up, and look where we are today. Here we are. Here we are. Someone's saying the internet's glitchy. I hope it's working good on my side. Third sign says big surprise. Yeah, doing price food videos is... Should have made them back in 2015, 2016, not now. Oh, I can't afford my food. Yeah, we know that, and we were telling you why you're not going to afford your food in 10 years. That's the problem. Oh, hold on. Potatoes, hold on. Where did that go? Potato price tracker in Ontario, 2012, 10 pack of potatoes, 99 cents. 2019, 10 pound of potatoes, $1.99. 10 pound of potatoes, $5.99 in Saskatchewan, and $11 for 10 pound of potatoes. So there it is right there, folks. Brian C is here. What's up, buddy? I don't eat elk or moose at my workplace, says Earth Sign. TikTok people are complaining fast food prices now. Keep up the great work. Who's this? It's El Selector Finance, and I don't know why I'm reading it in Spanish. Finance and Lifestyle Show. Keep up the great work. What's your take on Mexico new president? You know what? It's that lady, right? I don't know, man. I don't trust anyone in power anymore. Anybody. I don't care who it is. Nobody's... If they're in the interest for the people, they wouldn't get elected, right? If anyone's in the interest for the people, will not get elected. That's just it, period. There's no... It's all selections, right? I don't trust... come back to me after she rids Mexico of the cartel, rids all the guns that were brought in from the Fast and Furious scandal during the Obama administration, where Obama brought in a ton of guns that makes the... what do you call it? The Iran-Contra deal look like a walk in the park. So once she rids all that and actually puts in a proper gun law for all citizens to own guns and protect their property in Mexico, right? And actually put stuff in the Constitution that's going to be for the people, by the people, right? Because it doesn't matter who comes in. It's the Constitution that keeps the continuation of the people, right? That's a good one, Joe Rogan. Take that one too. Fast food is now a luxury, says Chico. And the Chico, dude. Okay, look, I'm looking at relaunching Mike in the Night for season 30 in Labor Day long weekend. Okay, so I might not get a lot of people watch because just because it's Labor Day long weekend. But I'm thinking of like kind of relaunching. I don't know. Eduardo said he wants to come visit me. So if Eduardo comes visit me, we might do a surprise Mike in the Night for you guys. We're gonna have to. We do it on Rumble now until we can't, and then we'll go back to Odyssey when we get kicked off a Rumble. We'll just kind of bounce around platforms. Mike, when are you coming back to the West Toronto? We grew that side, York. I don't know if I'm going back ever to Toronto. Can't water garden here in Calgary. Gonna lose my veggies. Crazy here. How do you save fast food prices? You are forcing to use download app to save money. Yes, they're doing that. There's a guy I went to Tim Hortons with, a Chinese guy. Went to Tim Hortons with him. He's got all these apps. Goes in, gives him the order number, and it ends up saving like 50-60%. And I'm like, whoa! So it's like, yeah. All right, guys. Who else is here? What time is it? That's still 9:30. Yeah, we got DLive, but DLive doesn't save the videos. The problem with DLive is DLive does not save the videos. So it's a problem. So the video stays up for 2 days on DLive, and then it goes down. And you know, the problem we have is that people call from all over the world. So that's the thing. We're open lines, right? We don't censor anybody. And the problem we have is when people are calling from Australia telling us a specific thing, right? Telling us a specific direction things are going. And then we get someone else call from New Zealand and give us a different MO. And then we got someone from England call. We got people from... This does not look good because you're reading news into what we're talking about on Mike and the Night. Yeah, here, I'll give you guys a little thing of my garden here. Let me see here. There's my garden right here, folks. I got potatoes, tons of potatoes right there. So I got lots of potatoes there. I got to get that ball off of there before it ends up breaking all my... Lots of onion in the front there. Salads. Salad. Lots of salads. I got to get this ball out of here because it's going to... And it comes back. Yeah, so this is 260 Estates. Left the city in 2016. Everyone said I was nuts to leave the city. The city's the place to be with opportunity. Moved to a 2-stoplight town. Paid $260 for the house. Basically took the down payment I had in Vancouver to buy a house and paid this one off. Anyone having internet problems? Salt's back. Mike is back, baby. Mike Miller. What's up, buddy? I heard Pokemon cards are doing well. Yeah, if you can get them. Distribution companies like to pick the stores that they want to sell to, right? The distribution companies, it's not Pokemon America in Canada. We have to deal with distribution companies, and they choose who gets the product, right? And for 2 years, we never got Pokemon because it was hot, even though we sold it for 15 years. So there's bureaucracy, red tape, politics, and friggin' everything. Everything you do is politics. Your live chat little choppy. Yes, glitchy. Yes, stream being disrupted here. Let me just check my bars here. Oh, I'm wide out. I'm wide. Wi-Fi. This is 5G. Wi-Fi is open wide open here, folks. Not sure why you're getting these. I was watching a video I did in the back room of my store in 2020, like a live stream, and it was running super smooth, right? That was back in 2020. Or 2024, they want to cut us off, right? They want to cut off the people that make sense, or the people that have been trying to warn you about your food, warning you about the housing prices, warning you about interest rates, warning you about fluoride in the water, warning you about one after another. Silent Walk said it's working fine. Yes, Mike, it's sad. The politics. Yeah, it's all politics. It's all garbage. Yeah, watching from Albuquerque, New Mexico. It's threatening. Threatening rain. Where did that go? It's threatening to rain, but these chemtrails work to depress the clouds, or dispress the clouds, not create rain clouds. Dissipating clouds. That's right. I think I'm on TELUS. Productivity and competition are a sin in Canada. Sadly, you will be punished with higher taxes and red tape, fees. Yeah, the price of shipping here is out of control. Fees and red tape to prevent lower prices for anyone except higher cost of living. Exactly. Thank you, Sheldon. Mike Martin's in Toronto. Once companies like IGA and Price Choppers start coming up with those save flyers, and foods will go on sale certain weeks back in the mid-2000s. The food I knew, it was done. Yes, I hate 5G, but there's nothing I could do because that's the I'm in a small town. That's all we have, right? I think we have another provider, but they're seen chemtrails in Calgary when I took a walk. Yes, It's slick socialism, elitism here in Canada. Shared in Forbes. Watch my. I have a video, an interesting video I made that's actually starting to get views, where I'm in a solar prison. Where basically I wanted to buy a solar inverter for my house and save the world, and the federal government won't approve anything in Canada, and your insurance won't cover your house if it burns down. Even if your house burns down from something else, and you have a solar inverter that's not licensed by the federal government, you won't be allowed to. So basically you can't buy inverters like people do in Australia. They just go to a solar store and just buy a set and put it on the roof. You can't do that in Canada. In Canada, you have to go through the federalized government to install it, and then you have to pay like $40,000 for a solar system that you could buy for $12,000. And that's the problem that we have here in Canada. Protectionism. That was a good video too. Protectionism. Mr. Beast got 260 million subscribers. Why Mike Martin stuck at 32,400 subscribers forever? Yeah, I haven't gained a sub in 14 months now. It's been 14 months and I haven't gained a sub. And then I ran a 29-day live stream, straight through live stream of random episodes of Mike in the Night on Rumble. And I think I gained one subscriber in 30 days, right? No, I didn't get a subscriber. I didn't get one subscriber in 38 days of running. And the video got 34,000 views. The live stream got 34,000 views, right? So, Mike, when did you start seeing chemtrails in your life? What time? What year? You know what? I started seeing them when I was in the Mid-South. I was driving through Georgia for something. I was on the I-75. I was going north to Atlanta. And I looked up at the sky. And everyone else was looking up at the sky. At a gas station. And they were advertising at the gas station. Log cabins or log 2-bedroom cabin homes starts at $10,000. I still remember that. I look up and there's all this checkerboard. Like a checkerboard of playing tic-tac-toe up in the sky. That must have been in 2004 or 2005, and that was just south of Atlanta, maybe an hour south of Atlanta on the I-75. I remember seeing that. That was the first time I've ever seen that, and everyone in the gas station was looking up, and everyone was scratching their heads, making sense of what they're looking at. Yeah. Yeah, someone says, I noticed chemtrails here in Albuquerque back in the 1990s. Wow. Hunter Moon's in the house. What's up, Hunter? I haven't seen Dave Thompson. No, that's Kevin Thompson. Get it right, Lower Willow Scratcher. That was Kevin Thompson, okay? We haven't had... I'm going to try and get him on Mike of the Night. Hit the like button, folks. Yeah, so we're taking a hiatus. I got a lot of people messaging me on the side. Yes, we'll be back for season 30 of Mike in the Night in the fall. Guys, go back. Go look on the Rumble channel. I did put a playlist of episodes if you guys want to play through them. The older the episodes, the better the show. Better callers. Not better callers, no. It's just we were over the target the whole time before everything started unfolding. And that was really good about the show. Someone says they like Sweden. Cornwall, Ontario. Faye, what's up? My views on my live streams are getting messed with too. We had a F-35 fighter jet go down here in Albuquerque, and I did a live stream which gained 299 views within 2 hours, and then it stopped. Now views are down 268. Yeah, they have to help you out. And when you're trying to get anything out that makes any sense, they're going to shut you down because you're not Joe Rogan. You're not Sneeko. JJ True's in the house. What's up, buddy? Hit the like button, peeps. Mike Miller's in the house. What's up, Mike? So we got... Haven't seen you in a while, said Silent Look. Yeah, no, it's been a while. Sorry, guys. My eye waters when it's windy. I don't know why, but yeah. Mike Martins, what was your favorite Portuguese restaurant back in the days? Oh, there's so many, man. In Toronto, I would go to Casa Abril. Then I go to Club Toronto, well, there's one in Oakville, Club Portuguese. I think I used to go there a lot, and there was one in Mississauga. I used to go eat all Portuguese food all over Toronto. Then I'd go down to like Dundas Street and like some of the little Portugal area and eat there too quite a few times. But yeah, I've been around. There was a really good one in South Florida I used to go to all the time too. Really good food. The owner was from Portugal. You disappeared for a while. Thought Men in Black got you. So somebody just messaged me, texted me, "Hi, I'm Sophia," with area code. Yeah, I'm getting. Are you guys getting these weird, stupid text messages? Like, "Hey, I'm here. Are you picking me up?" I sometimes I don't touch it because I would write back and say, I would say something pretty. Yeah. So I just kind of block. I think I blocked 40 numbers in the last week alone. Just weird crap of people saying, "Hey man, it's me, Tito. Where are you?" Someone saying, "Mike in the night tomorrow." No, we're taking a break. We'll be back for season 30 in the fall. I'm taking the summer off, man. Yeah, everyone gets those damn spam messages. Yeah, just garbage, man. Mike is saying, "Yeah, I get weird messages every day, never reply." Yeah, it's like... Alright. Yeah, it gets weird messages. Yeah. Yeah, everyone gets those weird, "Hey, it's me, Betty. Are we still going?" It's like, they're hoping that I'm in Vancouver or a city like Vancouver. I'm like, "Oh, Betty's messaging me. Do I know a Betty? Have I met a Betty? Did I give my number to a Betty? Oh my god, this is my chance to meet Betty. Oh my god, I've been alone for 10 years living in Vancouver and women don't talk to me. So I'm gonna talk to Betty." So that's what they're hoping. I'm like, "No, I live in a 2-stoplight town," and yeah. No. They're hoping it's that, you know. The bigger the city, the more isolated you are, right? Yeah, India call centers trying to get data or money. God forbid it wasn't a British call center or a Portuguese call center or a Polish call center, because they'd be in jail by now. Too bad. Yeah, your bank account has a possible security issue. Click here to resolve it. Yeah. Mike has a sweet life. No, you can't say that. I chose it. I told you guys, go back to 2016, 2015. I'm done with the city. You guys had a chance to leave. If you're in the city, you guys had a chance to leave it like I did. When I did. Because the timing was perfect. How long do you think the CAD will fall, Canadian dollar fall over time? I think we fall to 68 cents by the new year, if not Christmas. Yeah, we're going to see a 40-cent dollar. I think we'll see a 40-cent dollar. No, we'll see a 30-cent dollar by Canadian US dollar by August of this year, probably. Major stuff's going down in August of this year, guys. I've been warning you guys. I got videos going back warning about August 2024. No election. No election. I found a 2017 video. There's going to be no election in 2024. Biden war president. Biden war president, we told you guys. No election in 2024. That was back in 2017. We will be seeing a... Well, we didn't. I don't think we said a Biden. No. We didn't say a Biden war president. Let me fix that. In 2017, we said there's going to be a war president in place for 2024, and we won't have an election in 20. It wasn't Biden war president video was like 2021, 2022. Well, we'll see a Biden war president by 2020. By 2025, we'll have a 2024, 2025, no election, Biden war president. That's what it was. Civil War movie said Canadian dollar was king. The Canadian dollar was above the US dollar for a good while back during, I don't know when, but quite a few times. In my lifetime, it went at par a few times too. It has gone at par, right? So we got Brian Lewis in the house. They're not planes, they are hologram UFO orbs. Phanox is $1 when I was a kid was $1.12 US, $1.12 US. Yeah, that's when Canada was actually producing honey, producing wood, and manufacturing and exporting. Now the Chinese come in and buy our lumber mills, and hire their own people. Don't hire Canadians. And I warned you guys about this too, about that video I made in 2012. Biggest coal mine in BC, no Canadian hires, owned by China. No one cared. So, uh, buddy saying I used to live in Canada. I do a lot of reselling in my business, and I'm a lot more hesitant to trust buyers anymore because of scammers. Now can't scam with what appears to be like a payment for a product. Have to be on top of everything. Yep. That's Lions View Creative. Yep. Woo! Went into a new coffee shop here on Hastings. It's famous chain Breakout. It says Earth sign, 3 up and coming countries to relocate to and set up shop. Yeah, I'll do top 5. I'm gonna redo the video. There's a video on, I think it's 2014 on the channel, 2015. You can find it. Top 5 places, top 5 countries to move to. Yeah, when the West fails you, right? When the West turns into the Wild West. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. But, take a camera and film those chemtrail planes. Sometimes there are even planes in form of the smog. Here where I have, look, I don't get them here. We don't get them here. I live in a 2-stoplight town. I don't get chemtrails here. Ever. I don't think I've ever... I think I've seen them, I think maybe one time. Maybe one time a few years back, but we don't get chemtrails here. Oh, there it is right there. In West and need of oil containers. Yep, they're just gonna go war. We're headed for war. And war. And that's what I'm probably gonna title this video later today. War. And Biden wartime president. War. And that's it. Yeah, it's a nice mountain view. I like my bedroom window. I like looking out. I could sit there for hours. Yeah, can you make a new version update 2024? 5 countries to move to. Yeah, I could do that. I'll do that. Top 5 countries to move to when the shit hits the fan. Yeah. This country is a joke. My rent went from $1,900 a month in 2019. Now it's $2,800 a month for a 550 square foot. And no, it's not a condo. You can end up on the news. They are forcing young people to leave. That's what it is, Sheridan. If you guys have the time, if you're on a desktop, go to my channel. Go to this channel. Go to the little magnifying glass. You'll see it on the top right side. Type in Exodus or mass exodus. You'll see videos we did 10 years, 8, 7, 5, 4 years ago. Mass exodus of Ontario coming soon. Mass exodus of doctors leaving Australia. Mass exodus of New Zealanders can't afford. Mass exodus as they raise property tax. Mass exodus. Mass. We've been warning about youth migration and people moving to small towns. I took my medicine. I moved to a small town. I've seen some Euro students working there, but you're right, mostly Asian students. They can do spraying pretty much anywhere, so from your area, it's a cloud form. What's your take on uranium and investing on that? I don't know, guys. Well, I think every country is going to avert to uranium and nuclear power. That's the cleanest, most efficient way. If the problem is who's going to maintain the infrastructure, that's the problem. If the Western countries like Canada, for example, doesn't want European migration here that built the country and maintained the country, if they don't want us here, who's going to maintain all this infrastructure? But investing in uranium is good, but there has to be some sort of a way where, I don't know. You guys know what I mean, right? Welcome to the Great Reset. Many times, by the time you can see them, they're in a cloud form. I'm living in Mr. RV this summer, looking to get out of here soon. It says Silver Links. We moved to Chilliwack to get out of Vancouver. Now thinking about smaller town or out of Canada entirely. Says Lions View Creative. Yeah, well, I moved to Merritt in 2016. I paid $260 for my house, and everyone laughed at me and said I was a loser. And yeah, everyone laughed at me and said I was a loser. And I got a big backyard for the kids. I got mountains, surrounded by mountains here, all over. Maybe I should go up there and give you guys a better view of my little landscape here so you guys can see where I'm at. And then freshwater ravines everywhere. Hunting, 10-minute walk. I could be hunting, 15-minute walk. 20-minute walk, I'm in deep bush. Right, so here's the view from my back here. Mind you, I have kids, so I got stuff all over the place. There it is right there, folks. There it is right there, folks. That's where I'm at. So someone's saying radioactive. Are you yes, depleted uranium shells. We already covered the whole depleted. We had somebody in from on the front lines there in the Ukraine, Russia, covering. He came on Mike in the Night and talked about the depleted uranium shells and depleted uranium and how they're being used and stuff. You living my dream, one. Stuff in a tiny apartment in Calgary. Jamie Dimon and the bankers and Schwab both started. They retiring in 2025. What's your take on that? Well, a lot of those people should be behind bars for spoofing and naked short stock buys and all kinds of garbage. I remember a 2012 or 2013 video. We kept calling this Jamie Dimon out all the time on he's doing this with silver, the spoofing the silver market. Someone's getting charged. Someone jumped off a roof. Some investors jumped off roofs. We've been calling this guy out for years now, and how this guy should be doing time in a prison cell for a lot of the stuff that he did. And it's like they know he did it. It's not like we're speculated he did it. You know what I mean? Stink tiny apartment, stuck in my tiny apartment, autocorrect, eh? So I told you guys years ago, I got a lot of shellac for it, and now AI's taking everything over, and you're going to see more and more vacant office space like we've been reporting on for a couple of years now. And I think California, then New York, then Illinois. That's the order right now of vacant office space in North America. Yeah. Anyways, guys, I just thought I'd touch base, say hi to you guys, see what you guys are up to, see what you guys have been up to. And no, in this economy, can't go wrong buying within your means. We stuck with what we could afford in 2019 when we bought, and we don't miss a mortgage at all. Yeah. Me and my psychic are gonna work on him shortly. He says Earth sign. But that's that, folks, guys. You have a beautiful home. Again, bought it in 2016 when they were raising rates and everyone was selling like crazy. They started to raise rates before they pivoted. Beautiful home, um, yard. You choose well. I thought moving to Port Moody was like Merritt. I was wrong. 15-minute city incoming. Fooey. People are admitting we are in a depression. Finally, yeah. But too little, too late. We are screwed. Yep, we've been in a depression now. I think since 2015, 2016. We were in a recession from 2010 to about 2016, 2017. We were in a recession. Now we're in a depression, right? So, been in a depression for ages now. Yeah. Anyways, folks, I'm going to sign off. I'll see you guys, I don't know, maybe whenever. I'll be around. Guys, again, if you're just tuning in, we will bring back Mike in the Night for season 30. We should be airing it on Rumble. I don't know if I don't know what's going to happen, if we're going to be kicked off there or what's going to happen. But we should be airing Mike in the Night on Rumble. If not, we'll be Odyssey. We'll be coming in the fall for season 30. For season 30 for you guys. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for subscribing and liking. Take care, Brian. Take care, JJ True. Says, yeah, I've been watching you the whole time. We were trying to warn. Of course we have. See you guys. Have a good one. Bye, Mike. Bye, everybody. Thanks, Lions View Creative. See you guys soon, okay? Mike Martin's here. I have spoken.